Yo, what is up there, guys? This is General Matt here playing some Napoleon Total War again. Today I'm versing my friend Grant, who is the United Kingdom across the river here. Across that river. And so today this is a little rematch we were going to do. If you go on my channel and look up the last video I posted, it has the one I posted is at the Battle of Waterloo. So at that battle, I won. This is like the rematch between, like, to even it up who's gonna win. So without further ado, let's just get in. So this is my first time playing as France. So I'm kind of curious on how they are. So let's just get started. Alright, so we're just gonna pay attention to my artillery right now. I do have them all grouped up. My plan was to fire at the church right there, but it didn't really work out. So in a minute here I'll tell them to fire. Until then we're just going to walk to infantry. So right now I don't really tell the infantry to do much. I just tell my artillery
is soon to be yours.
To just attack the town halls, just so like they couldn't take it. But apparently once you see my artillery fire, some of them hit, some of them didn't. So I could have kept my artillery there, but only a couple shots got there and almost hit the building. So we're gonna take a look at his guys. So you see these guys over here are trying to push forward towards the town, like right to these bridges, and like to the bridges over here, trying to get me. I did end up sending my infantry over here to guard. I had to get in the town hall there, but I soon kind of canceled that order when I saw their infantry was getting too close, and I did not really want to take that chance of losing every single guy. So I did end up sending some people in this building over here in a minute. I'll be sending the Voltigeurs there. So for now we're just gonna just pay attention to the troops. So you see right here my left flank, I am getting my cav in a better position. I will be like spacing them out a little bit. Apparently when I did that, it didn't really work out. Yeah, so as you see, I see their troops are getting way too close to that building. Like, I already know they're gonna take it. As they got across, like started to get across the river, I soon noticed that they were. And I immediately moved off and back to defend the bridge. There wasn't a whole lot of action there. And I sent these guys. These are the old guard behind these buildings, so that where the his artillery would not take them out completely. And then over here I have my young guard. I have shoot the Voltigeurs over there, and then I have Napoleon. I sent the Voltigeurs over here to defend the building just in case he decided to push up on my side. So right here we have Napoleon. Just look at him real fast and get away. Alright, so now we're just gonna look at my enemy here, or Britain. So yeah, we see him getting troops along the riverside here, hoping to try defending his side as much as possible. We see he brought rifles, looks like regular foot infantry, more King's German Legion light foot. Looks like some regular foot infantry again. More foot. Oh my god, there's a lot of foot infantry. Highland foot, King's German Legion foot. Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of guys here. Fencibles, which is like, yeah, like downgraded infantry, I think. Then we have more fencibles, more rifle, or light foot, and light foot. Yes, there will be a couple of aspects here. And then we see all of his artillery here. Let's just take a good look at him. So these are 6 horse artillery. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so you already see he has a town.
We have taken a building, sir.
You see I've taken a building. In maybe a couple minutes you'll see I'll put them actually into action. For the fact of they didn't have any big significance being there. So you just see I I didn't even like focus on my artillery much here. I did move up my artillery, hoping to see if they could fire at the town hall, but that didn't really work out. And I learned at the end of the battle that there wasn't really a whole lot of use for the artillery. At least on my side. On his side, he had actually a few good uses for it. So yeah, so as you see, he's just taking this flank right here. He's like just like making sure, okay, if he tries crossing, he can't. There's no way he will. In a minute here, he will try pushing some of his troops to the second bridge over here where my troops are, and they will engage a little bit, not a whole lot. So you see, I'm sending a thing of Young Guard, which is an elite unit with the Old Guard here, to see if they can push up at least the fence or the bridge line right there. And I'm just hoping that he will kind of break. I did not get any major artillery strikes over there, which was kind of bad on my part, actually. And so as you see, so I'm moving some of the artillery to different places on the map. I do leave one there. I put one right here, as you see. And then somewhere on the right flank here, I do find a place to put one. I don't know why. And I'm actually just noticing this now, even though later on I will be sending some troops over this side, that there was a better place to put the artillery, and I completely forgot and or just noticed that just now. So that's kind of bad on my part, actually. But who cares? Battle's already over. So let's just take a look at this Young Guard here, and then we'll go look at some of the Old Guard. So you just see all this infantry here, and we see the where's the officer? This is the officer right there. And I love how the Alpha all have mustaches too, so we don't really need to look at them. Now let's just go look at the Old Guard for a minute. I guess this will be a little laggy, guys, if I didn't say that already. So yeah, there's pretty much like no difference here between old and young. The only thing is that where's the officer? Yeah, the officer has a mustache, the other one did not. And there's pretty much like I don't really think there's a whole lot of uniform difference there. Just take a look real fast. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of uniform difference. But yeah, let's just go take a look at what my officers of the line look like. Pretty much the same almost. They all have mustaches. Sweet. Alright, so as you see, we do hear artillery is firing. He did manage to get 2 artillery inside the town. So I think some of my men will be getting into some action here across the bridge here and there. I think I end up moving my troops up a little bit so they can fire. So let's just watch this flank for now. I think there's some battling going on over here, right? Or no? Yeah, not yet. Yeah, so like soon during the battle, I do get my volunteers out of there. I do not know how to say that. So if I am, just tell me. Yeah, so there's not really like a huge engagement going on right now. Like my artillery in this was pretty pointless, so like during this whole battle besides the beginning, I'm not really going to pay attention to them much. I couldn't care less. So yeah, so you see I'm moving my guys up right now to get in a good position where they can fire on these troops. I move them up a little bit more. You see they already got a somewhat of a decent volley off me, actually. Or half a volley. So right now we're just gonna watch my guys fire. Didn't really work out much on the actual fire mode I had them on. Some of them should be engaging here in a minute. I don't know why they're not firing. Because either I think I forgot that I took them off fire at will, or can't remember what reason. So yeah, so see, I still have the house. I don't know why I haven't gotten them out yet. They will be going. I will be getting them out of there. And I'm literally giving them like free shots. Here we go. Alright, so I did move them up. I made them run, and now I'm having them fire. Yay! So we'll finally get some French action here. Yeah, so you see, this is kind of a bad way of fighting right now, because you see, like each time one row fires, another one moves up. And the bad thing about this one was that they have to move up and like reform the group. So you see, right now I'm like just charging him right now, and I'm actually happy he didn't bring any elite units to this fight. He may have brought a couple, but I don't think I got engaged with them until later on. So yeah, so on. So let's see. Anyone get attacked over here yet? No. Now I don't know why. I think I would have had enough troops over here, knowing that these are all elite units here, to help out in a way. Because I had like 4 guys in total here, and an extra 2. So yeah, I could have flanked him, and I would have beaten him, but didn't really want to. Yeah, so I just saw this 2 right here. You see, I'm pushing out the last 2 young guard here up to what position? Where did I put you guys? Yeah, I put you guys right here in a kind of a way, and I'm hoping to flank him, making sure he can't beat me. But his infantry here is his KGL. That's what I'm just abbreviating them right now. They're going back here to defend the cannons. As you see, I did always hit his cannons here. So I think the only one who's actually firing is this one, I think. Yeah, a couple of these cannons are actually firing, and the rest were glitched. That's like the one thing that you should fix in this, like in both Empire and Napoleon, or at least Napoleon Total War, that the RD gets glitched sometimes. These guys here, I didn't really have them fire whatsoever. See, like they're glitched right now. None of them can really fire whatsoever. It's the same on this one, actually. Alright, so this is the part. So you see, I'm pushing these 2 old guard to the far right here. This is where I started to get a little bit smarter, hoping to trick him. I had both my Voltigeur regiments get out of the house and come here, so in a way of a distraction, in a way. So as they're fighting these guys, I did send in like one of the young guard regiments over here to help aid them. So as my Voltigeurs go over here, I'm still engaged on this flank over here. I haven't zoomed in on the bridge, so I just took a look at some battles. Yeah, so you see the bloodbath here, or just this melee charge. It's just brutal. So as you see there, I told him to run so I can get there as fast as I can. So he doesn't know what these guys are doing. So in a way, like I said, the Voltigeurs here are a distraction to try to trick him, saying, "Hey, look at me! I'm going to stand here and fight you on the bridge." So I just see all of his infantry just lined up, just ready to fight. You see his rifles are firing right now. If I could run to it, I would have been British too, but I'm not that kind of person. Side against side, just different sides. See, it looks like the officers here. I think it's like an officer and a drummer. I don't know. Sure, I know that's the officer right there. they're just keeping down so they don't get hit. Apparently they got one of his. I know one of his guys didn't get hit yet, but what the hell?
Sarge, they really don't like us, Sarge.
What the heck? You guys saw that too, right? He just disappeared. Like, what the heck just happened here? I mean, he literally just went poof, gone. But whatever. Let's forget this. Okay, so right here, so I have these guys hiding behind the building, hopefully trying to flee the artillery fire here, but didn't really work. So maybe a couple minutes. So we'll go back to this flank in a second. So yeah, so you see, I have the two young guard here, just standing there for now. I was hoping to engage them faster, but didn't really happen. So we're gonna check back on those guys later. We're gonna go look at the two old guard here, marching away, and we'll just look at them later. As I have Napoleon just sitting there to the end sometime. So I have a young guard, and it looks like an old guard here, buddies. Yeah, so besides that, no, alright, so we just have a huge engagement here. So you see, I moved one of my volunteers over here to their left, hoping to get some fire and like knock out most of their troops over here. So let's just watch these guys for now. So you see, that was a pretty good volley from them. So let's see how the officer on this one is going. Okay, so let's see this. Alright, so here's the officer of mine. Right here, we're I don't know exactly how to like zoom in here, but we'll just watch this guy. So let's see. Does he get hit or does he not? I don't know. And yeah, so like with everyone else who has Napoleon Total War, I did add a mod, like a sound mod in this to make the musket sound a little more realistic. Because I honestly did not like the sound effects that the actual game had at first. They sounded a little like kind of cap gun-ish. For all of you who have had the kind of cap guns when you were like a little kid and all, where you put the cap under the hammer, go click bang. Yeah, I wanted to change that feature because they just didn't look professional in a way. But that's just my opinion. So you see they're having a pretty good showdown here. I am taking out some of his rifles right there. But I soon realized that my volunteers here were getting screwed right now because look, their morale just dropped big time. They took a huge amount of troops out from that one volley the foot guards had, and in result they sent them running with grand total of at least 21 men. So that was kind of bad on my part. And it's just funny because he's a very good strategist, my friend Grant here, who is playing the United Kingdom. But the one flaw that he didn't see me doing was I was flanking him on his far left side. So he didn't even know I was flanking him until about later in the battle. And you'll see them get in action. So yeah, so right now you see I'm sending my old and young guard over there to kind of help these guys out a little bit. They did send another one of my guys running over here. Who is it? Yeah, Fussers of Line. And like I said, I'm not really paying attention to the artillery right now. No one's really firing, so I couldn't care less. So I'm really not even paying attention to the artillery. So yeah, so you see, they're still keeping up a good fight. We do see the young and the old guard right there trying to flank or get a good volley on the foot infantry who are going to help my infantry across the river there. So So yeah, so let's just take a look at them real fast actually. Let's see the fire. Yeah, they don't really fire a whole lot, so I think here in a minute I move one of them up here to the ridge of the river to get a lot more support. Yeah, I sent them to help the side over there. I don't know what I was doing with them actually. Hold on, let's just watch. Yeah, so you see I moved them right there in order to get a good volley on these guys to help and aid the volunteers here who have dropped significantly there to 13 guys. And still holding.
Our men are running,
And
sir!
another on, but still, they get the award for holding the longest. Okay, so let's zoom in on these guys. Okay, so I don't know if that's the officer right there. I don't know what the hell happened to the guy over here, but he, like you guys saw, he just disappeared. And we don't even know where he went. Talk about a magician. Alright, so let's take a look at this French volley coming in. So you see there's a huge, a good massacre going on right here. Still, let's go back checking on these troops. Having no idea I'm flanking him on this side. He realizes it soon once these guys start to give out a little bit. So without getting this flank, let's go check on this one. So yeah, so these 23 guys are putting up a pretty good fight along with the young guard again. They did running right after I said that. I did notice that these guys came back, and he just erased them. He just erased them. So you see, they're having a pretty significant amount of fire being put down right now. We see the young guard here still putting up a decent fight. Though with 73 guys left, taking them out a good chunk for them. I'm still managing to put some pressure on his flank. So we do see I'm in a very good position to get a couple of volleys off. So we're gonna watch this regiment right here as you're still getting ready. I think this regiment will fire here in a second. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they were in a range. Yeah, so I moved them all the way over there. Who's that? Young guard. I sent them running just as a distraction, just so they could like boost their morale a little bit with Napoleon over there, who I haven't moved yet. I know. It was a bad move. Alright, so you see over here, I am engaging the enemy. I do only have like 45 guys against, so I got like 100 or more. So that little fight there did not end so well for me. So he doesn't even know what's going on right now. I don't even know if he saw these guys yet. As you see, they pretty much erased my guys over here. Kind of bad. So you see, I just knocked out a good chunk of their guys right now. Still losing guys. I just made them row. Okay, so this is the moment we've been waiting for. We're gonna look at this. Oh, this sweet French volley I'm going to be releasing on them in a minute here. Just gotta wait for them to get finished up. Face front, and then
our men are running, sir.
And then just give it their best. So you see right there, I just lost on that flank. So you see that was a pretty good volley there. I just broke his troops. I nearly broke his troops here. And having a significant amount of fire, I did end up bringing the young guard back right across the river right there, and I was able to put them in all one single file line so I get the most lead in the air as possible. Of course, I did have to left and right address a couple times, so you can see this massive amount of fire I'm putting down on them right now. And he's soon realizing, oh no, I gotta work on this flank over here. I was about to move these guys over there. Yeah, I was about to move some guys over there. Yeah, these guys, but it didn't really work out, so I quickly moved them back here. Yeah, like you just see, I quickly moved them back because I didn't know this regiment could take them. But by the time I was about to get them reformed, this regiment right here of Old Guard actually nearly knocked out both these guys here. And I pretty much kept these guys here for most of the battle. Or, yeah, this portion of the battle, because I saw he was bringing 2 more over there. I just sent his rifles there, running with 10. So let's zoom in on these guys. I don't see a officer there, so I know I knocked him out. But just it's a bloodbath over here. There's the officer right there. Wait, no, that's not him. He's over here somewhere though. I just don't know where. So that's with the magic man over there who I just randomly disappeared. So yeah. So you see, I see these guys charging. I did not know what to think here. I was going to move these guys this way, but I think they saw I was knocking their troops out. And they decided to pull back, and I just wrecked them anyways. So enough of that, so we're going to go on this flank. And look, and I am under artillery fire here. These guys weren't really fighting the Old Guard. I did end up moving them up in a minute here. And yes, we see they do have lots of troops here in the building going for my Old Guard. Bastard. Oh well. Yeah, so I did manage to get these guys over here. I think they started to fire on the guys who were retreating. Okay, so you see, I did manage to get my young guard up there with 43 guys. And then in a minute, I'm going to be getting all these guys across the river here, hoping to take the building away. Didn't really work out though. So you see, I did end up sending help to my troops over here of Fusters and Lion Guard. And like you see, there was a good artillery fire there. Don't know why these guys aren't firing. Yeah, I don't know why these guys aren't firing actually. I don't know why. I think I must have taken them off fire at will. Kind of a bad move on my part. There we go. I think these guys, yeah, these guys survived. Because this isn't like, oh yeah, that's the elite, that is the elite unit that he brought on his side. He did charge with both my guys. I had them come and help. I think I did, I can't remember, so. Okay, so you see I'm putting some fire on his general right here. This way the game will crash a little bit. Freeze up. Hoping that doesn't go in the recording, but oh well.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Yeah, so let's go see those. Okay, so it's them. So I basically told them to go freaking suicidal and just charge the British there. They did leave my Old Guard with 20 guys. That's what I like about them. They can easily be they can easily hold out. So you see, I did help have some fire put down on my on the building here. While I have the 2 French regiments, you see one of them on the left, one of them is coming on the right. Just can't see him at the moment. So yeah. I don't know why the rest of you guys aren't firing.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That's why, because you guys are the only ones who are actually able to fire. Yeah, so we see the Old Guard running here, hoping to get to the building. And I did actually put up a pretty decent fight in the building, actually. for most of the match. I was actually kind of shocked. And then I saw that his general, wherever he is, he's still running away. This. Thank you. Yeah, so we see his general all the way over here. So I find a Duke of Wellington, or yeah, Major Picton, right there with the top hat. And we'll soon find out that he will charge his general to the center, hoping to aid his guys. I did end up trying to. I tried routing some of his troops here, trying to make them retreat. And then I noticed that the morale of the troops was kind of getting low. So in a minute here, I will send his my I think old or young guard here. Where is it? Yeah, old guard to help aid the building. And as we see, we see him just getting fire on the house for nothing. No offense, but didn't really work out, buddy. So yeah, we can get in the house, but we see some of my troops are on the bottom floor. None are really on the top yet. Hoping to
Our
get in
men
there.
are running, sir.
Some of my men were running from the house, so that's when I sent my old guard in. I think that's when I sent my old guard in. Yeah. Yeah, so right there on the map, we see he's bringing his general into the fight. You see me, I'm trying to move my artillery across the river. Now, this is one of the major glitches where you need to fix this. I just lost a whole thing of artillery right there, and right as I was about to click, these guys who were trying to cross couldn't get him. Not in time. Right when they got there, I knew I made the biggest mistake of my life. So I want to see this. They just start dying for some reason. They were the only ones who made it.
Our men are running,
And
sir.
I tried to send them across the river again, but that didn't work. I managed to get one right here across the river, and a decent place to put them. A little bit. I had a decent place. I was going to put him there so to put some pressure on the town hall, but that didn't really work out. So I see that his general's right here, so he knows what my intentions are to get my last battery there, and it didn't really work out well. You see his general coming at me. And then a minute here, I see he's screwing my cav over, so I sent Napoleon Bonaparte here to go and save the day for a minute. So whenever I charge him, that's when things almost went my way, and then just went to complete poop. Literally. Overall, my guys are still putting up a 50-50 fight in that house right now, just trying to get it to the best of their ability.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
And every time that message comes on, I say, I don't give a damn. So as you see, he's about to rout my freaking artillery here. I already knew there really wasn't much chance of him surviving. Alright, so now you see him moving Napoleon Bonaparte in. Where are you? Alright, so so you see I'm moving Napoleon in. Well, let's just zoom in on their location to see if they can see my guys across the river. Not yet, but you'll see him come in. Yeah, so as he's distracted, I'm trying to finish off my my artillery there. Come on, guy, go, run! Last survivor, last survivor. As he's just trying to run away. Just run, dude, run. So see, I used Napoleon as a bit of a distraction to let him go free. My little guy, run, man, run. And you just see I just wreck him right here. So let's see, Mr. Top Hat, where are you? What's the point? Yeah, so Napoleon, you're not really fighting and you're not really getting no one, man. But I'm pretty sure it's one of these three guys over here, four that kill picked in here. Or don't. The one guy alive. The one guy alive, and I don't kill him. Like, really? I didn't even know until now, looking at the replay. He was the only one to live, and looking running like, what a bitch. LOL. Alright, so you see my intentions right now were to try moving Napoleon here in a minute. Across the river. A stream, whatever you want to call it. And, try to aid my troops. I don't know when I'll do that. There you go. Alright, I'm see him moving right now. So sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I'm sending Napoleon there to go get him. As I said, they're attacking his artillery for some reason. So getting a little off track here. Let's find Picton. Now you are. Wow, you got far, didn't you, man? Look, there he is. Tried to tell Duke of Wellington, oh, I failed you again. Oh, you gotta tell King George, man, he hanged my butt. I ran. Last survivor right there, he's gone. So yeah, he did end up getting me right here. Tried to reforming my guys, but it didn't really work. Crash. Not many crash, whatever you want to call it. So now where's the fight? I don't see a whole lot of guys in that bottom floor, so that means they're all on the upper floor. There you go. Oh, the remaining troops that I have left, they're just sitting there. Who's fighting? Oh, overkill right there. I don't know. I wish I could go back, but I can't.
Our men are running, sir!
Just for the fact that guy just got freaking brutally murdered right there. He didn't just get stabbed in the back. In the gut. He got stabbed not just the gut but in the back. I mean, that's kind of low. Like, don't go murder someone, man. So we're seeing Napoleon here trying to fight his way out of the situation. Hoping not to crash. And they just took Napoleon down, so this is where the battle kind of ends. Kind of finishes off my guys right here. Didn't even give my guys a chance to run, and the only guys that were left were the guys who killed Napoleon, guys in the house, and the already unit here. So this has been Matt here playing in Napoleon Total War. If you want, I will add a link in the description on my other YouTube channels, or my only channel, which is this, and my friend Grant's Steam name. If you want to hit him up on Steam, if you want to play some Napoleon Total War with me and him, just tell me. So this has been Matt, and I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later.